अंजनी गर्भसंभूत सुग्रीव सचिवोत्तम रामप्रिय नमस्तुभ्यं हनुमान् पाहि मां सदा मारुतिं नमतं राक्षसान्तकम्. Hi everyone, this is Vinay from Astrologic. I welcome you all to my channel Astrologic once again for an interesting video and to share few interesting insights on the subject which you are already seeing. Doesn't it look scary, the picture on the screen, right? So if there is good, there is bad. If there is light, there is darkness, and if there is God, there is evil. I am not saying this is from the oldest scriptures, the Hindu scriptures, where in Garuda Purana, if some of you know, I hope many of you know that a lot of things about what happens after death, is mentioned in the Garuda Purana in Hindu scriptures. And in my lifetime, I have also experienced both divine and devil, right? So personally, I believe in both, and there are many reasons for that. And people who have experienced both divine and devil can relate to what I am trying to say. But there can be few people who outrightly dismiss the logic of the devil or ghost. It's up to them. But today we are going to talk about some of the interesting facts, from an astrology standpoint. So what our Parashara Muni has, said when it comes to indications of the yoga of, trouble from the evil spirits, right? So yoga is nothing but the vulnerability. It can be either for good or for the bad. So today we are going to look at the yoga which is indicated in the chart for trouble, from the evil spirits, devils, ghosts, whatever you may want to call it. And it can be a direct influence or it is an artificial influence through black magic. Okay, so before I go further, if you are new to my channel, please ensure that you subscribe to this channel so that you get interesting videos from time to time, and you also get notifications from YouTube automatically. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, so what are the astrological combinations for trouble from evil spirits and ghosts? Okay, so if you glance your natal chart, right, so the first direct indications are if you see afflicted moon plus Mars, both are in the 8th bhava or the 8th house. Okay, so moon plus Mars in 8th house is one indication in your birth chart. Moon and Saturn, or moon and Rahu or Ketu conjunction also gives direct indication that there can be a trouble from evil spirits. Okay, so it is not necessary that people who are having these indications or these combinations have to suffer from the black magic or trouble from evil spirits or ghosts or preta bade, what we call, or pret bada, what we call in Hindi. It is just that they are highly vulnerable, and they would have that yoga, and they will have to be cognizant of this fact. They should be aware of this fact, and they should take certain precautions. So what are the some other combinations, right? So if the moon is associated with the Rahu and Ketu, either in the 6th and 8th house, 6th or 8th house, right? So this also gives an indication. if the combination of Saturn and Mars and Rahu are inbuilt in the natal chart, so if there is a direct connection between Saturn, Mars, Rahu in the chart, so this is another indication. And if Rahu or Ketu fall under the 8th house of the natal chart, okay, so if Rahu or Ketu in the 8th house of the natal chart, this also gives an indication of Pret Bada or trouble from evil spirits, or in other words, black magic. So what are the symptoms? See, some of these people who get affected, what I have seen with my own eyes, that they will not even be aware that they are affected by this. Okay, so they'll not be aware. So typically these people will be suffering from depression and anger. So if someone is in depression and anger and having lot of temperament issues, then we will have to dig deep and try to look at their chart and take it forward from there. So what are the few clear indications or symptoms? If you see people losing temper, and start shouting without reason, and they'll be behaving in a harsh or rude manner with everyone around them, right? So they breathe loud and fast, they will have perspiration issues, the saliva discharge from the mouth, discharge from the eyes, red eyes, right? So these kind of symptoms, indications, would hint at having the issue from the evil spirits. So what are some of the remedies? So such people, in fact everyone, I would say, at least once in a week, others, but for people who are having these issues, they should read Hanuman Chalisa every day. One good remedy is to worship Surya by offering Argya. Then Rudrabhishekam. They should maintain cleanliness of their body, their mind and surroundings, and they should try to maintain a good lifestyle overall. Okay, so this is what we saw. To sum it up, there are certain combinations which will have the yog for black magic, trouble from evil spirits, right? So black magic is an unnatural way of harming someone, and which is really bad, as most of us know. And people who do this, it will backfire one fine day, and they will suffer. I have seen a family which was into this for many generations, and their entire generation has got wiped off because they were into this unnatural act of black magic. So please stay away from this. And if you see your friends or family, anyone in your network suffering from this, please ensure that they are guided appropriately. And there are a lot of ways and many other remedies to get rid of this. There are a lot of Siddhi Purushas, one of them I know personally, who is in Tiruvannamalai. So there are people, Siddhi Purushas, who are having expertise with removing the evil spirit from the body as well. So if anyone is suffering with these issues, kindly advise them appropriately. Just don't look at it from a psychological or a medico-psychological perspective. Just also look at it from a astrology perspective, so that you have a 360-degree coverage to ensure that the affected person can recover or get better. Okay, so that's all in this video today. And please ensure that you visit our webpage, astrologic.in website. Like us, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well. In fact, on all our social media platforms. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please ensure that you subscribe, so that you get many insightful videos, self-help videos, which can help either you, your family or friends, definitely in some way or the other. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu.